Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I'm your instructor Adil Raza and today we have to learn a lesson from grade 6 unit 7 and this is most probably our second lecture. Let's find out what this lecture is about. This lecture is about grammar's competency and we have to learn about the adjectival phrases. To find out what our SLO is, let's read the SLO, what the SLO is going to be about. The SLO is to identify adjectival phrases, identify the adjectival phrases from the text of the lesson. So here is the vertical linkage which you guys got it. Let's do a brainstorming activity. So let's read the prompt. Have you ever seen a group of words that describe a noun in a sentence? So have you ever listened this word describe or the describing words? What the describing words are? Like the describing words, there are a group of describing words which also doing the same thing which the describing words do in the text. Have you find any group of such type which is describing the main text? If you do, you will definitely understand what the adjectival phrases are. For the sake of understanding the adjectival phrases, because they are also doing the same thing like the describing words, so why not we understand the describing word first or revisit the concepts of describing words? So that's why we will see what the adjectives are. Adjectives, the describing words in the language. The describing words are actually telling the information or something about the subject or a noun. So let's read the definition. Adjectives are words that describe or modify nouns or the subjects, giving more information about qualities, quantities or characteristics of the nouns they describe. They also make adjectival phrases. So you guys have go through the concept of adjectives. Adjectives are actually the describing words which describe the quality of something, which describe the quantity of something. Let's have an example like a dozen of eggs. So dozen is actually telling the quantity of the noun eggs. Let's have another example. We have an example, a tall girl. So tall is actually a adjective or a describing word which is telling more about the noun, the girl. So these adjectives or these describing words are make phrases as well. What are the phrases? A group of words. So there are a group of words which describing the noun like the adjectives. Let's find out what the adjectival phrases are. Adjectival phrases are actually made from the adjectives and their work is same with the adjectives. They also describe the nouns or modify the nouns. So let's read the definition from the page 57 of your book. What is the adjectival phrase? An adjectival phrase is a group of words that functions as an adjective. So as I have mentioned that they are the same like the adjectives. They are also telling the quality, quantity or characteristic of a noun. So their function is the same like the adjectives. They are work as an adjective but in the form of group. They are in the form of group of words and doing the same thing which the adjective do. And it does not contain a subject and a verb. But this group of words which work as an adjective never contains a subject or a verb. Basically, an adjective phrase modifies a noun. So I hope you guys understand what the adjectival phrases are. Adjectival phrases or adjective phrases are actually the phrases which tell or describe more about the noun, but they don't contain any subject or any predicate or the verb. Let's take some examples to understand the concept more precisely. We have an example. There is a sentence, the house with the red door is mine. So the house with the red door is mine is a sentence and the noun of this sentence is house, and what is modifying this noun house or this subject house with the red door. So with the red door is a group of words which is actually working as an adjective because it is telling us about a quality or a characteristics of this noun house. Like there is a house and this house with the red door is mine. So having a red door is a quality of the house, and a group of words which is telling us about the quality or doing the function of adjective is actually a adjectival phrase. So in this sentence, with the red door is an adjectival phrase or adjective phrase describing the house. So as the adjectives do, they are describing words, and adjectival phrases are actually the describing phrases in the main text. I hope you guys understand. Let's go further and take some more examples to make our understanding more precise and clear. So there is a sentence on the page 57, and what is written in this sentence? He was wearing a crown. So what is the quality of a crown? This phrase tells us about the quality of a crown. The crown is made of gold. So made of gold is actually a descriptive detail which is about the crown. That's why this complete phrase is working as an adjective for the crown. That's why this phrase made of gold is an adjectival phrase. I hope you guys understand. Let's have a look at the other example. Corruption is one of the deadly social evils. So deadly social evil is working as a describing phrase or descriptive phrase about the corruption. That's why this phrase is an adjectival phrase, and this adjectival phrase is working as an adjective for the noun corruption. So I hope you guys understand what the adjectival phrases are and what they do. They do same function like the adjectives. Here is a classroom activity, and what you have to do, you have to identify and underline adjectival phrases in the given paragraph. Firstly, you guys have to identify the nouns and then the phrases, then the group of words which are describing the nouns, and this activity will be occur. Let's go further. There is a simulation. You can go through this simulation to make your understanding of the adjectival phrases more clear. Then there is a worksheet. In this worksheet, what you guys have to do, you guys have to identify and underline the adjectival phrases, the same thing which you have done in the classroom activity. This will make your understanding about the adjectival phrases more clearer. We have a homework. What the homework is? Write a paragraph about your favorite food using adjectival phrases. So you have to write a paragraph about your favorite food, and you have to use a lot of adjectival phrases like the food I have eat was very delicious. So very delicious will be a adjectival phrase, or you have to use such type of adjectival phrases which will describe the taste, color, texture or the quality of the food. So underline the adjectival phrases in the paragraph which you have written. So firstly, you guys have to write a paragraph and use adjectival phrases in that paragraph, and then you have to identify and underline the adjectival phrases and enlist them. This will make the SLO achievable. So let's go further. There is a resource pack which will assist you in the learning, and there is a skill sheet, worksheet, lesson plan and a PPT which will make the lesson easy for you. I hope you guys understand. If you find any question or confusion regarding adjectival phrases, you guys can ask in the comment section or ask from your teacher. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.